Welcome back to POVPOOL. You're watching the fourth annual Dickson Memorial Tournament here at Family Billiards. Up next on the live stream table is Rodney Morris versus Dennis ORCULLO. They're on the winner's side, so they're racing to 8.
Is this yours? A little bit, yeah. I know, viviendo en Los Ángeles. It's mandatory.
What's up, Geraldine? Yeah.
Hey, you know this guy? Because he's an 86er right now.
Well, I guess he's the boy. That's right. That's an issue, though. Yeah. You sort of look like Dickson. You don't look that way. Where's your side chick? You ain't here yet or what? You got the day off today? Saturday. That's true, you're right. Let me see it. Yeah, it feels like it.
Cũng là họ tố về
Daniel.
Try camera 5 now. Sorry, guys. I was conducting an interview in the back with Francisco Bustamante in regards to our promotion for the upcoming Tony Chohan Bustamante match. I guess Dennis had contacted a ball, a 4-ball. I'm sure you guys saw it, and there was just some debate over, you know, where that actually should go, what should happen. So it looks like Dennis moved it back to where it belonged. Score is 2-1. ORCULLO in the lead. And working to get his third game. And he's looking good. Dennis concedes, it's 3-1. I mean, Rodney concedes, it's 3-1.
Robert Yulo. Patrick. Thibodeau.
I'm sorry.
Sit here.
And the break. Off the table.
He's sleeping. Let me know.
And the 9-ball goes down. The 1-ball goes down. A little bit tricky of a spread. But I guess to Rodney's benefit, most of the balls are close to a pocket somewhere. Just gotta, they're just not in the middle of the table. They're close to the rails. So 5 to the 6. The 5 to the 6. Maybe the 4 to the 5 could get tricky. I don't think so, but I would expect Rodney to clear these balls.
What table?
It's good to be back with you here in San Francisco at Family Billiards. I believe there's still a monthly Monday tournament here. I'm going to find out. Of course, you can always go to FamilyBilliardsSF.com and check out their schedule. 2807 Geary Boulevard. So Rodney gets a game, and that was off of a scratch on the break by Dennis ORCULLO. This is going to be a safety. And nice roll. This will be an easy escape, but Rodney will most likely kick safe pretty well here. The reason I'm confident with that is he's hitting the ball toward balls. Oh no, he had an open shot. Didn't even come close to playing safe. Open shot, missed it, and looks like he sort of got away with it. Dennis is either going to play safe back. I don't think this goes right, straight in. Wow. Did not look like it was straight into me.
I'm up. All right.
What's up, baby?
Doing stuff now?
Sorry, man. They, you know, I feel like you got me announced, and I feel like I own the pen too now.
Taking a baby dump by good boys, huh?
Yes.
Just want to remind you guys that if anybody's interested in the results for this event or any of the standings, you can go to povpool.com/realtime feed page 2016 Cole Dickson event. Or you can click on the link I've put into the YouTube chat room. These guys sure do make it look easy, I tell you.
How's it going?
A little better. Just like everything good. I just feel up with me.
Ouais, j'ai vu.
Wesley?
J'aurais pas dû faire. Il faisait plutôt la merde. C'est pas de la chance, non, pas du tout de la chance. Ils s'entraînent pour lui.
I think I'll change the spelling of his name back every rack, just to make everybody happy.
You play every?
No?
Any of the other two Santos?
Rodney got him
Oh, right, sure, right.
Santos look pretty good, like you just saw solid.
So it's got to be a Billiards.
That's pretty good.
You know how you do.
Me?
How'd it go?
What a great shot that was. Very good shot.
How'd it go?
Very well. He's great. He gave me a hug afterwards.
I did.
Dennis, I mean, his execution is generally flawless.
Holy shit. Vamos, ahí vamos.
For those just logging on, if you don't already know, want to let you know and remind you to check out Francisco Bustamante versus Tony Chohan, coming to you live on pay-per-view, July 19th through the 21st, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It'll be the perfect storm in Las Vegas at Good Times Billiards, as we cover Francisco Bustamante and Tony Chohan playing a race to 21 one pocket. The 3-day event will cost $30 for the 3-day pass, or $12 a day. But if you purchase the 3-day pass today, you'll be automatically entered into a drawing for a $1,200 Tiger Q, the LX4. So be sure to get your 3-day pass. And don't miss out on the chance to win a $1,200 LXQ with a specially engraved POVPOOL logo in the handle. To see this Q, check it out on the Tiger website. You can click on the link in the chat room. Only one of these are being made, and only one being given away. I just did an interview with Francisco Bustamante. You know, something interesting about him that I didn't realize. It's interesting to get his perspective, but you know, he won the World Championship in 2010, but he never won a U.S. Open, and he's always wanted to win a U.S. Open. It just goes to show you, you know, how prestigious the U.S. Open 9-ball is to players from all over the world. That no matter how many titles you can get, you can become a Hall of Famer, beat the best of them, but that U.S. Open 9-ball title is probably one of the most prestigious you can ever ask for. He's 52 years old now, but he still plays like he's in his prime. Busti. So if you want to go on to POVPOOL.com/action, we'll tell you more about that Busti Chohan event happening in Las Vegas. POVPOOL.com/action and order your tickets today. And don't miss out on your chance to win the Tiger TL4Q with the laser engraved POVPOOL logo. It's like we got a little jump cue competition going on here.
Next match, Oscar Dominguez versus Andy Ewing.
No complaints? No complaints? Should I get Desiree to commentate?
I see now. It's like
Oh, thank you very much, Scott Frost, informing me that the score is now 5-2. Appreciate that. And the stream just went kind of blurry here. You know, Scott Frost, by the way, has a huge event coming up as well with Efren Reyes, July 11th through 14th. They're going to be playing in Tucson, Arizona at the Casino del Sol. It'll be Scott Frost versus Efren Reyes playing race to 30. Race to 30, huh? Pretty strong. I think it'll be the fourth or fifth time that Scott has played Efren Reyes, and I'm not clear exactly on what the record is between those guys. I believe Scott's up on Efren. But one thing's for sure, we have seen Efren been playing quite a lot of one pocket lately. He has been playing action matches on POVPOOL from Hard Times Billiards. He's been playing. He played at the AccuStats event and he won that. He won. No, he got. I'm sorry. He got knocked out of the event in Louisiana. He came in, I believe, fourth place in Iowa. So, and then he came here and he played for like 3 straight days. Played everybody here at Family Billiards. And no, Ernesto Dominguez did not make it to this tournament. Oscar Dominguez is here. And in fact, Oscar Dominguez is playing next on our stream table. He's playing Andy Iwan. Andy Iwan, I-W-A-N. So Oscar versus Andy from the one-loss side. Santos beat him Hill in an earlier match. Oscar lost to Santos Hill. Boy, they're no strangers to each other, that's for sure. Oscar and Santos. All right, we got the Rocket now at the table, trying to make it happen here with Dennis. It's not the easiest match for Rodney. Dennis is executing very well, as we can see today. He's probably made 2 or 3 mistakes that I can count. One of them, though, was that scratch on the break that allowed Rodney to run out. But literally, that's only one of the 2 games that Rodney has against Dennis in this match. So 6-3 now. Dennis in the lead by 3. Dennis and Rodney actually have a little bit of history. They played each other in the U.S. Open 10 ball back when the CSI was using big tables in, I believe it was 2013. And Rodney was down 9-3 against Dennis ORCULLO and Rodney came back and beat him. I believe it was 11-9. So 8 straight games for Rodney to win and become the U.S. Open 10 ball champion. Back then when he was playing a bonus ball and he was getting backed by Nathan DeMoulin and some of those guys from Run Out Media. I don't know what that shot was. Not quite sure.
Everybody got the white.
Somebody in the chat room discussing Ronnie Allen and how Efren Reyes was defeated by Ronnie Allen the first time he played 500 a game, and then Efren came back and beat Ronnie back. But it's funny you guys talk about Ronnie Allen. Tony Chohan has been compared to Ronnie Allen. Loose, aggressive player. Tony Chohan will actually he's in California now, but he had to attend a wedding, his cousin's wedding. But he will be back. He'll be back on the pool map, so to speak, to play the upcoming One Pocket tournament that's happening at California Billiard Club. And here comes Dennis, you know, I mean, just really, he makes it look so easy. He's unsharkable, unshakable, and unsharkable. Actually, that's not quite true. I will say there was one time where I saw Dennis fall apart, and that was back in 2000. It was only about 2 or 3 years ago when Dennis ORCULLO played Shane Van Boening on a tar match. I believe they played race to 30 10 ball, and Dennis was just getting murdered by Shane. And they made the match was for $5,000, and they also made a $5,000 side bet. They made a $5,000 side bet, and so Shane just turned it on and put it on him. And I'd never seen Dennis so shaken in my life. I mean, this guy was talking to himself. He was angry because the break wasn't working out. Every time Shane would miss, he got a roll and he'd hook Dennis. I mean, it was just it was one of those nightmare matches for Dennis. It just so happened to be the same time he made a $5,000 side bet on the match, or at least a $5,000 bet on the match out of his own pocket. And then Dennis got busted. Got busted out, and he had to get a ride from Shane back to L.A., where he played the hard times 10 ball, and I believe what happened that year? He played the hard times 10 ball, and that's not the same year he beat Ruben Batista in the finals. Huh. Yeah, I can't remember what event he went to that year, or what happened in that particular year. If anybody in the chat room wants to help me answer that question, I always appreciate it. A little audience participation. Nice, efficient work by Rodney. He played a billiard to make the 9 and played position on the 3 at the same time. Very productive shot. This is where he has to watch out. Damn it. Damn it. I say that not because I am, I'm not favoring either player here. I just know the frustration he's going through. Wow, what a shot. Nice recovery, buddy. What a shot. Now that's entertaining. That's called not being shaken. Stood, not shaken. Good shot there, buddy. Let's take another look at that. What a shot. I mean, got way out of position there. Dead hooked behind the 6 ball, and played a beautiful kick to recover position and run out. Like it had eyes. So Rodney will chalk up another game. Makes the 3. Makes the 8 ball. And makes the 3 ball. 3 on the break. And this is, I think I had mentioned earlier today how phenomenal Rodney's break is. He's got an instructional DVD coming out soon, too, produced by Lenny Marshall at ontherailtv.com. You can pre-order that at ontherailtv.com. And it's over 3 hours of instructional detail straight from Rodney Morris. Sorry about that. The camera's being jogged a little. I'll be right back to fix it.
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
John back. Yeah, go. Ready?
I got the stove for you.
Oh shit. Hard shot.
Ain't over, bitch.
John, up. No, sorry.
Winner. Back tomorrow on the A side. It's actually next door. They have deep fried southern chicken next door for like $9 or something. I saw that. Southern chicken,
Are you done for the day?
mashed
out there?
potatoes, and beans for like $9.
Are you done for the
Yes,
day?
I am.
See you here tomorrow then?
Yeah, they certainly will. But not if I see you first.
Good luck waiting for a table.
I'm trying to go out too. Excuse me, guys.
Wow, we've got like a virtual traffic jam behind us right now. This place is seriously standing room only.
So a little bit of update on the brackets. The winner here will be done for the day and come back tomorrow to play Angelo Innes.
Okay.
And tomorrow on the winner's side, Santos Samba Home versus Jason Williams.
Okay. Santos versus Jason.
Yes.
Tomorrow on the one-loss side, first match.
No, those are
sorry.
winner's sides.
Oh, winner's side, sorry.
So Jason, Santos, and Angelo Innes all on the winner's side.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but is this a package I'm seeing from Rodney? I think he's on 3.
3. I believe so. I'd give you more names for the winner's side, but it looks like the bottom of the bracket is running a little slower than the top of the bracket.
Okay.
But our next match here will be Oscar Dominguez versus Andy Iwan.
Is that going to do it for us today as far as matches go? No.
No.
We've still got 1 or 2 more, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe, yes.
Well, that is just awesome. Rodney manages to get to 6 without letting Dennis to the table. But a little overpumped on that next rack forced him to come off the table and scratch. Dennis taking great care indeed. Vilmos is still in, yes?
Yes, on the winner's side.
Yes.
But I believe he still has 1 or 2 more matches. Let me see.
This is a tricky layout here for Dennis. There's one thing amazing about him is, he makes it look simple, but really the way he's able to do that is by getting perfect shape. This is how Mike Siegel used to play, perfect shape. I mean, Mike took a lot longer to shoot, and he tended to talk a lot about his game while he was playing, but the perfect shape that Dennis gets most of the time makes it easy for him to shoot. Makes it look like every shot's an easy shot. And there is a hell of a lot to be said for that, because it is not easy to do what you are seeing him do right now. What this requires is a combination of pure talent, years and years of practice, just innate knowledge of the game, and also a willingness to learn more. And also, he's fortunate to have good equipment. He's 100% outfitted by Tiger Products. As you can see here, he's got the extension kit on his Tiger Q. And this is not perfect. Oh, shoot. He pushed into that ball. You know what? I'm not gonna call anything on him, but even the way he pushed that ball, it didn't look legal. And I can show it to you. Rodney making it hill. That's pretty amazing. Hill. Let's take another look at the way he contacted that ball, because I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not calling it out on him, because there's times when players will do this and won't realize it themselves. But get out of town. It sort of looked like there was a scrape going on, or a double hit. Let's take a look.
I couldn't give it to him because I'd be sharp.
Okay, that was the break. I guess it was good, yeah. Just the reason he missed is he couldn't reach it. He needed the bridge. Needed the bridge.
Got it? Nice.
Yet another hill match today. And Rodney lays on a perfect safety. And to tell you the truth, this could be trouble for Dennis. This could be big trouble for Dennis. Bridges are allowed, silly. Wow, what did I just see? What was that? Yeah, let me just call that shot too while I'm at it. Let me just call that ball. No, you know, he called the one in the corner. You know, that was like a just-in-case call, but it went in just in case. With shape. Oh, this is where Rodney's heart starts to sink, you know. He worked real hard. Rodney's, you know, he's still waiting. Dennis has to close this out. He's already proven to Rodney that he's not perfect today. He missed that 8 ball. It's looking real good for Dennis, though. Pocket, so unbelievable. Wow, what an out that was. What an out that was by Dennis ORCULLO. Calls it in the corner. Corner pocket, sir. He didn't say 7 in the corner. No, he called the 1 in the corner.
On what?
Beautiful performance. Dennis ORCULLO.
You did?
Great shot.
I do
Great
not.
shot.
Not even close.
So that'll do it, guys. Rodney was knocked to the 1 line.